Gold, silver, two metals that humans have valued for thousands of years. They've been used as money, as jewelry, as symbols of wealth and power. But if both are considered precious metals, why is gold more valuable than silver? Why do we prize one more than the other? And what actually makes them different? The answer comes down to a mix of chemistry, history, rarity, and human behavior. At a basic level, gold and silver are both chemical elements. Gold is element number 79 on the periodic table. Silver is element number 47. They're both shiny metals, they both conduct electricity, and they both resist corrosion. But their differences are what made them famous. Let's start with rarity. Gold is much rarer than silver. For every ounce of gold mined from the earth, roughly 8 to 10 ounces of silver are pulled out. That scarcity alone makes gold more valuable. Throughout history, humans have always assigned higher value to things that are harder to obtain. Gold's rarity made it special from the very beginning of civilization. Then there's durability. Gold is one of the most stable metals on Earth. It doesn't rust, it doesn't corrode, it doesn't tarnish. You can bury gold for 1,000 years and dig it up looking almost the same. Silver behaves differently. It reacts with sulfur in the air, which causes tarnish. That's why silver slowly darkens over time and needs to be cleaned. In ancient societies, this mattered. Gold could be stored, traded, and passed down through generations without losing its beauty. Silver required care. Color also played an important role. Gold has a warm yellow glow that's extremely rare in nature. Most metals are gray or silver colored. Gold's natural color made it visually unique and easy to recognize. Across cultures, that glow became associated with the sun, royalty, and divinity. Silver, with its pale shine, became associated with the moon. Both were admired, but gold stood out. Now let's talk about history. Both gold and silver were used as money for thousands of years. Ancient civilizations minted coins from both metals. But over time, gold became the standard for large-scale wealth. Kings stored gold. Empires measured power in gold. Nations backed their currencies with gold. Silver became the metal of everyday trade. Gold became the metal of nations. This led to something known as the gold standard. For much of modern history, paper money was backed directly by gold reserves. Silver was eventually phased out as a monetary standard. Gold remained the ultimate store of value. Even today, central banks around the world hold massive gold reserves. Very few hold silver. Chemistry also separates the two. Gold is extremely soft and malleable. A single ounce of gold can be stretched into a sheet nearly 100 square feet wide. It can also be drawn into incredibly thin wires. That's why gold is used in jewelry, electronics, dentistry, aerospace technology. Silver, however, is the best electrical conductor of any element. Better than copper, better than gold. That's why silver is used in solar panels, medical equipment, touch screens, high-end electronics. So while gold dominates luxury and wealth, silver dominates industry and technology. Then there's perception. Gold has always represented success. Gold medals, gold records, golden ages. Gold means first place. Silver means second. Even in language, gold represents the highest achievement. Silver represents excellence, but not the top. That idea has been reinforced for thousands of years. In jewelry, the difference becomes personal. Gold is softer and easier to shape. It's usually mixed with other metals to improve its strength. That's why you see 14 karat and 18 karat gold. Silver is harder and more scratch resistant, but it tarnishes. That's why silver jewelry needs regular cleaning. Gold jewelry usually doesn't. So when people choose between gold and silver, they're really choosing between two different philosophies. Gold represents permanence, rarity, tradition, status. Silver represents practicality, technology, accessibility, everyday beauty. Both are precious, just in different ways. In the end, gold and silver aren't rivals. They're partners in human history. One helped build empires. The other helped build industry. One became a symbol of ultimate wealth. The other became a symbol of usefulness and progress. And once you understand that, you start seeing gold and silver differently. Not just as metals, but as reflections of what humans value most: stability, beauty, power, and purpose. This has been Questions Answered. If you had to choose gold or silver, which would you pick? Let me know in the comments. And if there's a question or comparison you've always wondered about, suggest it below. It might become a future video. If you enjoy learning how everyday things work, consider subscribing to Questions Answered. Thanks for watching.